What's up, folk? It's your boys right now coming at you live from a Puff a Minute. I'm your man, Mick.
This is Jaron. What's good, people?
What's good? Look, it's time for another Puff a Minute, man.
It's time.
Here we go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's do what we
Back
do,
in the
man.
backyard studio.
In the backyard studio where all the things happen, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got the shot from across the pool. Y'all can't see it because we telephotoed in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. But before we get started, man, you know what I'm saying? Tell the people where they can find us on the regular, man.
Yeah, man. You know, you tuning in this week. You've tuned in before. Make sure to always follow us on everything a Puff a Minute. We on Facebook, Instagram. You know, we on YouTube at a Puff a Minute. Make sure on YouTube you subscribe to the channel because we want to make sure you don't miss none of this good content. We putting out knowledge on people.
That's right,
We putting out knowledge. And make sure to click the bell link so you know exactly when we put out something new for you.
As a matter of fact, if you want to pause and go do that right now, we'll wait.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be here when you get back.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
So, yo, man, another week, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what you smoking right now, bro. Let's talk about the sticks, man. Cigars and conversations. So we gotta
start. You gotta start with the cigar.
There you go.
Yeah, we took a picture of this one before. This is a great joint, man. The H. Upmann, the banker.
The banker.
You know, it fits me well. Cigar banker on Instagram.
They made that one for you, bro.
Exactly.
That's what I was told.
They put it out. Hey, but this is another great H. Upmann, man. Another Nicaraguan, nice mellow smoke. I can't remember if the wrapper is Ecuadorian. I want to say it's Ecuadorian, but you know, I know we got the Nicaraguan fillers in there and tobacco, so it's a good joint, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I'm also got the Ecuadorian wrapper today, man, but I got that Hamlet, bro.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people get confused about the Hamlet, man. Who do you think makes the Hamlet?
Well, I know. I'm an aficionado.
Okay, so you're aficionado. I'm trying to test the wrong person right now. But a lot of people get this confused, man. But this is actually a Rocky Patel. It's a special edition Rocky Patel that's basically honoring the skill set of master roller Hamlet Paredes. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is it's an Ecuadorian wrapper, man. I think the binder is also Ecuadorian. The fill, man, is basically a combination, I want to say, of Dominican and Ecuadorian tobacco. Medium body stick, you know what I'm saying? Still very nice flavors and all of that. But I'm rolling with this one today. It's lit right now, but this was another one like you had last week that comes with the unfinished foot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And all of that type of stuff. But very good stick, man. It's the Hamlet Liberation. All right, by Rocky Patel.
I think something to note too is something you'll notice with all these modern cigars and different cigar lines that are coming out is the blends.
Yeah,
I think we can't diminish the work they're doing with these blends right now.
True that. Yeah,
they really putting work in on whatever new products and lines they come out with. Like you said, we got a master blender here. And I think they really put a lot of work and effort into it, man, to making a premium cigar. Because we as aficionados, man, we don't want to smoke the same thing all the time, right? We want to try different stuff. We want to see what they putting out, what the tastes and flavors are. And like you said, as our palates grow, we'll want to do more of that.
Want to do more, man.
Hey, speaking of palates,
let's go with it, man.
Yeah.
I decided to do something. You came with something real special last week. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yo, let me try to find something that I've never tried before. Hopefully you haven't either. But this is that Willett bourbon. It says it's pot still, but I'm trying to really figure it out because I know it is actually aged in oak barrels and what have you. It's a Kentucky, all bourbon is Kentucky. Everybody should know that. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be bourbon.
You know, I'm partial to like fly bottles, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw the bottle, I was like, yo, this looks kind of hot, man. We're gonna try this one this week, man. So what are you thinking about that pair right there?
Oh man, this is nice, and we got the stones in there, man. So keeping it nice and cool.
Got the stones in there to keep it cool, not water it down. You know what I'm saying? But and I had to break out the special, snifter for the bourbon snifters today, man. But so I like it. It's kind of, I get those hints of vanilla in there, you know. So it's pretty nice, man. It's kind of smooth. Very smooth. Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for a real bourbon drinker, you know, you get anything that doesn't have a bite. You know, you like on cloud nine.
Exactly. You
celebrate. The real bourbon drinkers know almost everything come with a bite. So. But anyway, man, you know, let's get into it, man. What's been on your mind?
All right, so I did it. I'm one of those people, man, who, you know, I had to see for myself.
Okay.
So, everybody was talking about this new documentary on Michael Jackson.
Okay.
It was called Leaving NeverLand.
Yeah.
So I had to go find it, man. I'm like, yo, I need to see for myself, man.
Yeah.
You know, again, I'm one of those people, man. I don't put people above, like, effing up. in some form or fashion. I think that we as humans, man, have a tendency that if somebody is, is talented, is rich, you know what I'm saying, or has notoriety, we tend to put them on a pedestal. We do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we even elect them as president. I'm going to go, I ain't trying to go there. Not today. We're not doing no politics today. Not today. We're not doing that today. But I'm just saying, man, we value people for the wrong reason. Yeah. And I feel like in this country, it's easier to be guilty and rich, right, than innocent and without means. You follow me? You know what I'm saying? So again, I mean, like, if you got money, bro, you can do what you want to do. You can stand on Madison Avenue and shoot somebody. You know, you can do what you want to do if you got money.
We heard somebody say that once.
Man, I don't know where, but anyway. So I'm watching this documentary, man, and it made me extremely uncomfortable. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of people have always wrestled with the accusations against Michael Jackson. And we as a community, man, we're the most forgiving people in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll come to back somebody in a minute. We'll say, hey, they just trying to tear him down. Excuse me, I'm dealing with some sinuses right now. They just trying to tear him down. They doing this, they doing that. But when you watch that documentary, bro, you know what I'm saying, and you watch these two guys, man, and one of them is Wade Robson, you know what I'm saying, the famous choreographer, you know what I'm saying, who choreographed for Backstreet Boys, and, he used to be on So You Think You Can Dance as a judge and all that type of stuff, or coach. But anyway, you watch this, man, and you're like, what benefit do these guys have to come out and share this? You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, maybe they trying to sue. I heard Wade was trying to sue the estate for some money. I don't know why. Yeah. They got paid. Their families got paid. Right. You know what I'm saying? They got paid throughout while all of this was allegedly taking place. Yeah. Okay. But at the same token, man, it doesn't, even if they did get paid, or even if there is money that's out there, that's some perverted stuff, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a depraved mind for me. So
yeah, man, that brings up another point that I've been thinking about. Right. They went after somebody that's deceased, right? Mm-hmm. And decided to come out with new information, whether they sue his estate or whatnot, who knows. But they did the same thing with R. Kelly, right? So they came out with a new documentary. All these people resurfaced. You got new accusations of his behavior and things he's doing and whatnot. It's like, what do they have to gain from tearing down another one of these stars? He's been through this before. He was accused before. Yeah. In the courts he was acquitted. In the courts of public opinion, he was acquitted. Okay. Because we were still playing his music. True. We were still dancing the 12 play. True. Wasn't nobody stopped making babies to it. So it was like, okay, now all of a sudden, why do we want to try to tear him down? And you brought up a good point earlier. We was talking about Aretha Franklin. True. New information has come out about Aretha. When Aretha was alive, she could do no wrong. She was America's sweetheart as far as the black community was concerned.
See, that's my point, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's not a matter of, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can take the high road. I'm gonna take the low on this one. I'm gonna play devil's advocate because the bottom line is, do we give these people a pass in spite of all of their proclivities to do evil, right? Just because they're talented, right? Okay, so you say Michael Jackson, man. Look, there was 2 trials for Michael Jackson. All right, the first one he settled out of court, suspicious. I'm just saying he settled. The second one, the first one he settled out of court. The second one he was acquitted. Mm-hmm. And matter of fact, when he was acquitted, that same guy Wade testified on his behalf. Mm-hmm. You know, so now there is a such thing as being conditioned, I think, over the years, and being so, like the Stockholm syndrome is a real thing, man. Yeah. When you start defending, your abusers or your captors or what have you.
Slaves went through the same thing.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Master can't do no wrong by me. You know,
they was freed and didn't leave.
He give me fried chicken. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, you start defending, your captors, man, or the real enemies and what have you. And I'm saying, like, have we succumbed to that? Because if so, we're guilty. We're as guilty as the offenders, right? If we're defending and supporting a pedophile, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to even say that word, man, in connection with Michael Jackson. But if we're supporting and defending a pedophile, then by the process of association, we're as guilty of that crime as he is.
R. Kelly as well.
R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? R. Kelly. Now, it's you know what's crazy about this shit? Is that none of these people were under like any real investigation until a documentary was done. It's like we're responding to documentaries now. When a documentary comes out about Aretha Franklin, then people are gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know she had a baby at 14.
But that's the thing with documentaries, it's just like being a reporter, right? You can't report, like, contrary to some people's belief, you cannot report a story that doesn't have validity to it. So a documentary is very much so, because you're making an hour of content or more. You cannot come to the people without validity to the story that you're trying to present to us.
Exactly.
So a documentary, I think, is held to a higher standard than even we hold the people that they putting in the documentary.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly. You know what I'm saying? But as just this year alone, man, I mean, Bill Cosby started with Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? The R. Kelly thing, you know what I'm saying? Now the Michael Jackson thing. You know, I'm waiting to see what they're gonna come up on Prince. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me, man. It's like,
here's the thing that cracks you up, man. It's like, okay, the stars in our community, these are black stars. These are people that we love, that we grew up with, listening to, and whatever, watching on TV. Bill Cosby, The Cosby Show. Where's the same accusations? Where's the same things that going on with the white people?
But it is. There's a documentary out right now on your boy, man. I can't think of his name right now, but the Hollywood mogul, man.
Harvey Weinstein?
Weinstein. There's a documentary on Weinstein right now that's going to bring, it's probably going to wreak havoc, you know what I'm saying, in his life.
I'm waiting on the Weinstein investigation. I'm waiting on the Weinstein trial.
I think it's coming. I think if you don't, you know, go deeper on Weinstein and some of these others out here, man. You know, the names are out there, man. I can't really think of them all.
Louis C.K. was one that
Louis C.K.
You know,
who was the director, man, that fled the country and then for raping a little girl, and then he came back.
Got me on that one.
Oh man, y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up coming back years later and stuff like that after the statute of limitations. But again, all of these things, man, are you know, they're out there. That's why they call it Hollywood, man. If you guys think that this stuff is above these individuals who get money, you know what I'm saying, get exposed to a whole lot of, you know, trifling stuff and forget who they are, you know, look, man, that's why, man, I personally could never, you know, idolize or put some Hollywood star, you know, music, athlete, whatever, on a pedestal. I used to get on my kids about that, man. One of the things that bothered me, man, when I was a young father, and I'm not even gonna say the artist's name, man. It was this, you know, this artist that was coming up. All the teenagers was like, she's the awesome, she's this, that, and the other. And my daughter said, oh, I love her, I would die for her. I looked at her like, are you freaking crazy? You don't know what that woman is about. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other thing. Why are we so quick to give our allegiance to somebody who's in the spotlight? And now today, it ain't even on talent. It's on Instagram bullshit.
That's the thing I was thinking.
Come on, man.
At least when we, you know, I say back in my day, but you know, the stars that we talking about today are stars that were all based off of talent. We love Bill Cosby because of the Cosby Show, and the work he did on his previous shows up in the 70s and 80s.
My generation, Uptown Saturday Night, but whatever.
Exactly. So we love him for that. We love Michael Jackson for the years and years and years of great music, right? But now you have these Instagram stars that are Instagram stars and reality TV stars that are getting famous with no talent.
No talent.
Are we gonna hold them to the same standards? They have no body of work that's going, like, to be honest with you, I don't know what's going to outlast their career.
I tell you what
do they produce that's going to outlast their career?
You asked a very interesting question. You said, are we going to hold them to the same standard? I hope we hold them to a standard, because obviously we failed in the past, man. Obviously we have, you know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not saying that every artist out there, you know what I'm saying, has morality issues, but a lot of them do, man.
They do.
And the ones that don't, you probably don't hear a whole lot about them. But the ones that are in the spotlight every day, you know what I'm saying, that's on TMZ every day and this, that, and all that other crap that's going on, those are the ones, I'm telling you, bro, they signed their names in blood, man.
I'm a big believer, man. This is my personal opinion, that to maintain that level of fame, that level of income, it's hard for you to stay a normal person. it's hard to maintain a normal life when you are getting those types of things, because it just demands more of you, and we are still human. I just think it demands too much of us to maintain our sanity and to do things that we would consider everyday life.
Exactly. You know, before I say this next statement, I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. The opinions expressed on the Puff a Minute do not necessarily reflect those of Puff a Minute LLC, but they are personal opinions of Daryl, NJ, and what have you. But I got to thinking after I watched that special on Michael Jackson, you know, and I said, damn. Most times people don't become abusers unless they have been abused. All right, a
bully was bullied. There's a lot of traits to that, man.
So when I look back over what I know about the life of Michael Jackson, there was a shift. When did that shift take place? That shift took place right before Thriller. Who was he spending all his time with at that time? When did he if you watch the documentary, you're gonna notice this underlying theme where he comes in and he starts turning these kids against their families. You know, oh, your mother doesn't really love you, such and such. Your father doesn't really care for you. He's breaking up these families. He's tearing the kids. The kids want to be with Michael more than they want to be with their family. Why does that sound familiar to me? In the life of Michael Jackson. Are you following me right now? Do you know where I'm going?
He got separated from his brothers and sisters.
By who?
His father.
No.
Who?
His father was trying to keep the group together. Quincy Jones. Damn. Oh, this shit just got deep. It just got deep. You feel me? You remember the accusation that Tupac made about Quincy? And stuff. And again, this is an American icon. He can do no wrong. Come on, people. Or is he?
And Tupac called him out on it. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tupac's career suffered a little bit when he was alive because of that accusation he made against Quincy.
It definitely
because he had an album that didn't do as well. And then when he passed, his albums did much better after he passed than they did when he was alive. We all know that.
They all did better after they passed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But it was just funny that when he released his last album before he passed away, it was around that same time he made that comment about Quincy Jones.
It might be related. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm not gonna say.
I ain't trying. Hey, we gonna.
Everybody said Suge did it, but I don't know, man.
Suge ain't taking 3 bullets, man. You know what I'm saying? to make it look
good, man. I don't know. Hey, but you bring up a good point, man. And like I said, it just brings me back to what we were saying before about our stars of today. Are we going to hold them to a standard?
Come on.
And if we hold them to a standard, what is it going to be?
True,
What is it going to be?
Exactly. Yo, man, I think this was a great combo. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all, this is what we do. It's a Puff a Minute Cigars conversation. We flipped it up for you a little bit today. We stuck on the entertainment tip. But if you haven't seen that documentary yet, Leaving Neverland, go watch it. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? You believe the accusations? Do you throw it out because Michael was an icon? Do you believe R. Kelly's guilty? Or do you throw it out because, you know, it's the documentary and the families just want his money? Alright? I mean, just whatever it is right now, man. Do you think Bill Cosby was set up? Or was he guilty of drugging women, man, you know, to get that punani? You know what I'm saying? So again, at the end of the day, man, I feel like, you know, where there's smoke, there's always fire. You know what I'm saying? If it's not 100% accurate, something took place to put people in that mindset, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's my opinion. It's personal.
Like you said, do not express the feelings of Puff a Minute LLC.
Yeah, don't hate the show, y'all. Come on. Come back next week for some more. We switch it up.
Hey, with that, man, we're going to go ahead and sign off real quick.
Yes.
Remember, make sure to like us on everything out of Puff a Minute. Like us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you like the content, people, please subscribe. Make sure to comment. Leave us feedback. If you don't like the content, make sure to leave us some feedback. We appreciate all of it. Hey, we waiting on haters. That means we made it.
Yeah.
We waiting on the haters, man. Hey, but
how dare you talk about Michael Jackson? He's an American icon.
So, you know, like I said, man, make sure to like us on everything. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get all the latest content, man. Hey, with that,
yo, man, remember, at a Puff a Minute, we are not just blowing smoke. Peace. We'll see you next week. And I'm going to hit this Willett one more time, baby.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Peace.